On her very first day at a new school, the quiet new girl found herself seated next to the school's notorious troublemaker. He barely looked at her, just gave a lazy glance before putting his head down and going back to sleep. A classmate in front leaned over and whispered, "Word of advice, don't mess with him. People who cross him end up in the hospital." When the teacher noticed the girl had no textbook, she stood up to explain. But before she could say anything, the so-called bully casually slid his book onto her desk and walked out to stand in the hallway, taking the punishment for her. That moment made her pause. Maybe he's not as bad as people say. The next morning, on her way to school, she turned into the usual alley, only to see the same boy confronting some shady-looking guys harassing a student from her school. Hiding in the corner was a frightened girl. The new girl panicked and turned to leave. But what she didn't hear was the boy warning the thugs never to lay a hand on his classmates again. The local punks, thoroughly intimidated, quickly agreed and took off. Later that day, the rescued girl handed the new girl a carton of milk. "Can you give this to him for me? He saved me." The new girl hesitated. Rumor had it the bully never accepted gifts from anyone. But surprisingly, when she gave it to him, he took it without a word. Right after class, the school's queen bee, who had a massive crush on the bully, stormed up and warned her to stay away from her man. Not wanting trouble, the girl politely agreed. But just as the queen bee left, the boy came around the corner and saw her. He pulled the girl aside. "What did she say to you?" She shook her head, not wanting to stir things up. Her calm reaction took him by surprise. He noticed a bruise on her arm and asked if the queen bee had done it. She quickly lied, "I pinched myself." What he didn't know was that she had recently been diagnosed with leukemia. Her parents had urged her to withdraw from school and begin treatment, but she had begged to return, wanting to spend her final months living normally, chasing her dreams, and making memories. The next day, the queen bee approached her again. This time, it wasn't a warning, it was a request. "Help me deliver this water to him. If I go, he'll just ignore me." The girl tried to decline, saying she and the bully weren't even close. But under relentless pressure, she gave in and walked the water bottle over. He looked at it, then at her. "She asked you to bring this, didn't she?" When she nodded, he gently pushed the bottle back. "I don't like her." She blinked. "But she's really pretty." He shrugged. "Doesn't matter." But after walking away, he hesitated. "If I don't accept this, the queen bee might take it out on her, and I can't let that happen." So, he walked back, accepted the water, and told her plainly, "Don't run errands for others anymore." Little did he know, the queen bee had seen everything from around the corner. Furious, she convinced herself the new girl was trying to steal her man. That afternoon, she paid some local thugs to teach the girl a lesson. After school, the girl walked into the alley and was instantly surrounded by a gang of guys holding bats. They started taunting her, spreading lies. One even stepped forward with the kind of look that sent chills down her spine. Terrified, she froze. She didn't fight back. She just closed her eyes. Suddenly, a boot came flying through the air and landed square in the chest of one of the thugs. It was him. He grabbed her hand, pulled her behind him, and stared the gang down. One of the thugs recognized him immediately. "It's him, the psycho who broke my nose last month." With a shout, they all charged. He fought fiercely, holding them off, but in the chaos, one thug who had been knocked down spotted the girl alone and tried to sneak up behind her with a bat. The boy turned just in time and ran toward her as the bat came swinging.